Hi everyone, welcome to the Celebrity Diaries. Traci Braxton, a complex American ability perceived for her jobs as a vocalist, musician, entertainer, and unscripted television character, amassed a total asset of $800,000 before her less-than-ideal passing past being prestigious as the sister of R&B symbol Tony Braxton Tracy, leaving her imprint with an effective independent melodic profession. Moved by her presence on unscripted TV, unfortunately, on April 12, 2022, at 50 years old, she capitulated to an agal disease, abandoning an inheritance that rises above familial associations and resounds with the different features of her creative commitments. Traci Renee Braxton, brought into the world on April 2, 1971, in Severn, Maryland, entered the world encompassed by the songs of her folks' strict dedication, experiencing childhood in a severe family driven by her minister father and drama vocalist turned minister mother, Tracy Close. By her four sisters and one more seasoned sibling, was drenched in the rhythms of confidence since early on. Tracy's introduction into the universe of music started in the congregation ensemble, where her voice original live found its wings. The Braxton sisters, detecting their common energy for music, joined powers to make the Braxton a melodic gathering that looked to transform the business. In 1989, they got a record bargain and delivered their presentation single Great Life in the next years. Sadly, the single didn't resound with crowds, prompting the Braxton being dropped from the name. The reasoning referred to was the test of promoting a gathering of ladies traversing different age gatherings and the business battles of their most memorable single. In 1991, the tide changed for one. Braxton sister Tony, perceived for her independent potential, was singled out by record makers. The remainder of the Braxton were educated that the name was not keen on marking a gathering. At this point, a good omen remained. The sisters became backing performers for Tony during her fruitful performance vocation visit in the U.S. In the end, the record name stretched out a proposal to sign the Braxton, yet notwithstanding the underlying energy, the gathering never recorded any singles or a collection. Tracy's melodic excursion went off in a strange direction in 1995, denoting the end of a part, in opposition to broadly detailed tales about her flight to turn into a young instructor. The reality of the situation was that she didn't get the valuable chance to sign another record deal because of her pregnancy. The shade fell on Tracy's music profession, abandoning the reverberations of unfulfilled dreams. After a delayed absence from the public eye, Traci Braxton reappeared, catching the spotlight with a repeating job in the unscripted television show Braxton Family Values. The series, which made its presentation in 2011, immediately climbed to become W Television's most noteworthy evaluated program. This undeniable and huge defining moment in Tracy's profession drove her back into the spotlight. Following her underlying introduction to TV, Traci Braxton put her focus on an acting vocation, gracing the screens in films like Miscreants, Needed, and Align. The openness earned from Braxton Family Values gave a stage to Tracy to feature her acting abilities as well as reignite her energy for music. In 2013, holding on to the energy, Tracy endorsed with another record mark, leaving on another melodic excursion. The outcome was her presentation solo collection, Crash and Consume, delivered in 2014, took off to progress, impelled by the victory of its lead single Last Call, which got the 16th spot on the US R&B Grown-Up Diagrams, mirroring the collection's general recognition. Fail spectacularly itself, which came to an amazing number 11 on the R&B outlines, directly following the unscripted television accomplishment with Braxton Family Values. Once more, the Braxton sisters, including Tracy, rejoined to revive their melodic heritage. The reassembled bunch known as the Braxtons set out on a critical melodic undertaking, bringing forth their second collection. Braxton Family Christmas in 2015 is prominently this obvious. Tracy's revisitation of the Braxton after a prior takeoff constrained by pregnancy, forestalling her cooperation in the gathering's debut collection during the 90s. The music excursion for Tracy didn't end with the family get-together on May 17, 2016. A thrilling declaration was made during a Facebook Live video on the Braxton Family Values page. Traci Braxton was set to deliver another single named Body Shots in 2016, proclaiming the methodology of her second studio collection. This created moment displayed Tracy's enduring obligation to her melodic desires, stretching out past the limits of the unscripted television stage and venturing on to new stages. Tracy expanded her perspective on May 21, 2017. She made that big appearance in the charming play There's an Outsider in My Home, exhibiting her flexibility as a performer, further differentiating her melodic joint efforts. On September 26, 2017, Tracy loaned her vocals to the Kakawa rapper's track named Evening Glow, showing her continued presence and significance in the steadily advancing music scene. The cooperative soul inside the Braxton family stays solid and clear on April 23, 2018, when Tracy delivered the single Broken Things, highlighting the agreeable mix of her sisters, Tony, Wanda, and Trina. This melodic gathering repeated their familial securities as well as featuring Tracy's continuous obligation to her creative pursuit. On August 3, 2018, she disclosed help with the lead single from her profoundly expected second collection On Earth, which made its true presentation on August 24, 2018. This melodic achievement showed Tracy's enduring obligation to her specialty as she kept on advancing as an yet again craftsman. At the same time, Tracy wandered into the universe of film, denoting her acting presentation in the component film Miscreants needed during this period. This progress from music to motion pictures featured her flexibility and assurance to investigate different aspects of the ENT diversion domain. On June 13, 2019, she graced the screen in the film Allen, imparting the spotlight to Little Mom and exhibiting her acting ability, growing her realistic collection. Tracy was featured in the film The Christmas Lottery on December 12, 2020, adding one more bubbly touch to her creative portfolio. Her presence in the cinema resounded with crowds asserting her capacity to enthrall hearts through music as well as through the visual narrating film. Tracy's melodic excursion kept on resonating in coordinated efforts. On September 24, 2021, she loaned her voice to the tune Stay With Me, performed by Candace and highlighted on her collection Profound Space. This cooperative exertion highlighted Tracy's getting through influence on the music scene, rising above kinds and adding to the aggregate concordance of the business, as the declaration closes with a solemn note communicating that Traci Braxton could have left, however won't ever be neglected. Ills in is a piercing sign of her enduring inheritance despite her less than ideal. Passing her commitments to the universe of diversion stand as a demonstration of her enthusiasm, ability, and the unstoppable soul that portrayed her creative excursion. May her spirit find happiness in the hereafter, and may her creative inheritance keep on rousing people in the future. Well, that's all about Tracy. Thank you so much for watching this video.